Greetings, fellow pretenders. This is turn 36 of Lucid's tournament, and just because I've been worried that there might be some malicious spells coming for my capital, I've cast the Forest Dome. Apart from that, I'm doing some searching. Magma Cave, nice. Okay, what is... Oh, 2 gems. Very good. Okay, now this turn I got my god awaken, or he ran out of the prison. And let's see the huge fight. Okay, so as you can see, we have around 100 something Knights of Avalon with around 40 unicorns, some chaff in the form of Winemen and Landless Knights, and we have they will form communion, I guess, or no, maybe they will just cast body cereals. And inside has some crossbowmen, a lot, like 150 sacreds and crap ton of mages. What are they casting? Communion slaves and communion masters. So let's see. This is the communion master, and they have 16 communion slaves exactly to get 4 magic boosts. And I'm now, I guess they will do Enslave Mind. Okay, yeah, they have penetration gear, so for sure they will do Enslave Mind. Let's see. Yeah, also he has Hero. This guy has highest astral and will be the heaviest Enslave Minder this game. Okay, some summon imps, soldiers of steel on my side, some strength of giants, poison ward, group luck. We'll see. I should get fall vapors. Howl on my side, group regenerations, group luck, and does in this casting bonus protection for his boys in forms of soldiers of steel. This guy, what is he casting? Not sure. So resist magic from the communion. Okay. Fanaticism, probably. Yeah, it's probably on the inside because I don't have any buffs to morale. And I have casted Full Vapors and Relief. And let's turn on Team Color Square because I will be getting Enslave Mind soon. Yeah, so first enslaved mine is going. And I haven't boosted my magic resistance in any way apart from enchanted blood that gives +1 MR. And yeah, as you can see, this guy already enslaved. But because of Howl, many of those enslaved mines are just targeting wolves. Also, some of enslaved mines are not getting through, so Unicorn resisted the effect, and 15 magic resistance is quite nice. Still, with penetration gear, you will be able to enslave many of my boys. Some of his mages cast Charm Animal. As you can see, when the rider got enslaved, his horse just runs away. Oh no, no. Completely flips to the enemy side. So definitely some of his casts are effective. My front line is fighting in the center, and let's see, have my boys got poison warded? Most of them hasn't actually. Okay. What about entourage of my commanders? So this knight commander haven't got buffed by poison ward. That's not very great. Because they have 5 poison ward from the get-go on the rider and 10 on the unicorn. This guy got poison warded. At least. Yeah. So, what are those guys doing here? They just stuck? Interesting. So the most buffed boys are just stuck inside of my ranks. But Full Vapors is doing its thing. Let's see. So some of them has poison ward, so probably Int has been expecting Full Vapors, but he managed to cover not very significant part of his forces, and definitely okay, some of them got poison resistant. Enslave mines. So wolves are coming still, and this is the combat round 13, I guess. At about combat round 15, some of his mages should be on the verge of dying because of the poison build-up. So about 4 mages is casting Enslave Mind. So it's about 2, 3 Knights of Avalon or unicorns flipping each turn, each combat round. But as you can see, poison build up starts to kill the boys. Okay, he actually flipped Knight of Avalon. Ah, you filthy traitor. Okay, so I do still have Fall Vapors, Relief, and Howl, and and this in this replay I have actually lost. Very, very interesting, because in the real game I won. It wasn't a fight. It was a huge victory for me because many of my horses has been killed and knights has been killed, but it seems that this time uh, the spread of poison resistant or poison board landed much better on his mage core, and a lot of my mage core and more crucially knights haven't got poison resistant. And also it really depends on the how those enslaved minds penetration rolls are flipping, because at some point I've just lost most of my steam, and in the real fight his mages started to rout because of the poison buildup, and it never happened here. So let's see, what about the mages? Okay, some of them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, only 5 died or retreated, and as you can see, like a lot of armored unicorns are listed as ints, so around half of them are already flipped and are dead or already belongs to int. Meanwhile, what about my mage core? Seems like at least Daughters of Avalon are still here. My Knight Commander flipped, but only one of them. And in terms of the knights, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 Knights of Avalon flipped. So this is an unfortunate turn of event for me. As you can see, his Magog Beachmasters, they were responsible for poison wards. Am I right? Let's see. Not this one. Okay. Should be. It's the bug of the log for very big battles. But my mage core, in terms of Masters of Avalon, got some poison build up, and because of that they retreated. Yeah. So this time it was very inconvenient victory, but because of those rounds where of these rounds you see, Int can just make more and more of my knights and unicorns his. So this would be a big win for him. And he also preserved most of his mage core. Those guys seems like they never got poisoned, or they regenerated the poison they got. Yeah, so this is how it was in this replay, and this is how it happened in the real fight. I've lost 45 Knights of Avalon, 3 Masters of Avalon, 2 Knight Commanders, only 1 Daughter. So, yep, most of my unicorns died. But anyway, it was a very nice victory for me because uh, on the inside he burned his communion because it unbalanced itself because of poison buildup. Also, in the actual fight, his Archpope got diseased, I believe. We will see it next turn. And as you can see, most of his Magog Beach Mothers, who are actually expensive girls, this Magus's, 6 of them died, 16 sages died, and most of his sacreds also died. Combined with huge PD dump he made here, it was quite a nice victory for me, with my mages successfully retreating everywhere to the surrounding provinces. But yeah, as you can see, it could go either way, and it was dicey battle for sure. Okay, so it happened here. Let's see what is going on in the other provinces. So I've lost 7 unicorns, that's 7 glamour gems, but most importantly, I've dislodged the siege, so I can recruit more mages here close to the front lines. He moved away his Magog Beach Mother and he moved it here. So yeah, it's that retreated Abbot Sage who is now providing some body ethereal fluffing for the Beach Mother. Boom, 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 and I can do nothing against him, so he just takes this province, but that won't change much in the grand scheme of things. Also, he cut me of this almost 200 income. That's already happened when Shinyama did the same. Uh, how is this guy kitted out? Okay, it's not the top tier gear, but functional. Also, he's old. Okay, that's a bummer for him. Um, I'm dealing with some barbarians. Frosted Peaks, where is it? Okay, I'm cutting some retreat routes. He is taking this province. Okay, yeah, we've seen this one. More provinces around the main stack battle. Some magic signs have been found. The second gate was Demon Gate, now it's second gate, and I'm not gonna deal anytime soon with those demons, but that's fine. Lost some defense, which is kinda insignificant because anyway those PD can do shit against Magog Beach Mothers that in deploys. Some insignificant events. Okay, yeah, this is the province I've just lost to demon invasion. Lost a scout. Uruk lost a scout here. And I've lost a scout here. Okay, so I am moving to the Enchantment 7, and with Enchantment 7 I will be able to protect my core Knights of Avalon and Unicorns from Enslave Mind and Soul Slays much better because I will cast Anti-Magic and I will cast Army of Immaculate Mounds. And actually, let's see, I want to check how many. Okay, Fall Vapor's kill count is not reflected in Mother of Avalon kills anyway. So, as you can see, I have my mage core pretty much intact, most of them. And I am gonna try to take as much land as I can before Int can manage to scramble another stack to resist. This is the place where most of my stuff that has left is moving. Actually, what is sieging here? Okay, all of my chaff is sieging. That's a debatable decision because at this point I saw that In has no army left, so he won't be able to gather troops here or here. But I guess I was wrong. Let's see the mercs. Okay, he bought crap ton of mercs and those are besieging Marignon, and fort is still unbreached. Definitely that's very strong fort. Let's see how much wall defense I have in my cap. I have only 100, but Marignon's cap is stronger. So, am I doing something interesting? Spamming unicorns and Wyman on this front because I'm building up some forces to face Uruk. Anything else? interesting in particular? Yeah, seems like nope. Forging some dreams pools, that is temporary um, glamour gem generator. Some more herd of unicorns. Okay. That's it. Okay, so as you can see, this fight could go much worse for me, but it turned out not bad. And because Ind lost most of his communion slaves, all of them, I assume that he will wait until he'll need to gather some more slaves from the surrounding forts to make another step. So, see you soon.